Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground, Lopez tosses to first. They get the out on Marte. And Jack Peterson stands in. First pitch just misses. In the air, right field. Colas sizes this one up. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. Game one of the World Series. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Oscar Colas. Here comes a pitch. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Robert stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
One out, base is empty. And it skips in the dirt. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the postseason success continues for him. Eloy Jimenez now. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One ball, one strike.
In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Robert makes the turn at second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Strike 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. trying to hold a one-run lead here in game one. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. The wind of the pitch. Popped up. Marte should have it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
In position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Nicky Lopez. Up the middle, Marte. Now a jump throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. That clips the corner.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swings through that.
And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate. Corbin Carroll. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball. Okay.
On the ground at first, Alonso. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Fought off foul. Thompson, the tall righty, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Miguel Castro up and loosening in the pen. Mantiply also throwing. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Got him. And now 1 away. So the lineup flips over. So up next for Chicago, Oscar Colas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Checks over to first. Back safely. Throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Luis Robert. And a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the late stages of game one.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On the ground, 2 ball. Marte throws to first in time, and they take care of Robert for the out. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead. Jimenez into second, and he's got a double. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Miguel Castro.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the World Series. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. Andrew Vaughn, the next to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it behind his back. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Just missed. Next offered in there for a strike. 1-2. Kicks and deals. Line drive. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Got a change up and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Fastball for a strike.
If you want to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over his shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
He's 2 outs away. And now Jack Peterson right through there for a strike. Perdomo, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's the strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
0-2 now. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And it's second. And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And delivers outside.
1-1.
The Diamondbacks trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. One strike away. And that one off the outside edge.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever on the ground, and this should do it. DeYoung. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox claim game 1 here at home. So the Chicago White Sox take game one as they get their World Series off to a great start.
Yeah, from their performance today, it'd be easy to see him keep this thing going. And this is just a determined team, Boog. I like what I saw from them.
And across the diamond, it's time to regroup. Being down 1-0 isn't the end of the world, but game two takes on a lot of extra meaning for them. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel gets a piece. At the belt and fires. In the air, left side. Vaughn gets under it. Squeezes it. And now it's Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. 4-1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in game two. Swing and a miss struck him out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Inside, just missed. And there's a strike. Big swing and a miss.
One ball.
With the tying run on at first, here in game two of the World Series. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs on no. Game two of the World Series. And now it's going to be Luis Robert Montgomery back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. And the 0-2.
Catch out.
Rips one to right. Carroll makes the grab, one down.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
And first offering is fouled off. Rip towards third. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Out towards right center field. Thomas snags it, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the seventh. Alek Thomas now. In for a strike.
0-1. 0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Moreno now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the call.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got it. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And forget it. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. Man at first, Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Double play ball to second. There's one to Walker, and that's 2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, inning over. But the White Sox get one on a homer. It's now 4-2. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these D-backs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That one just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Young calls it in, and there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to run velocity and stay there.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jack Peterson.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And another ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Thompson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Max Stassi. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. And up next for Chicago, Oscar Colas. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. 1 out, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Marte gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Luis Robert now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Runner takes off, and that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Righty delivers. Runner goes again. Throw to third. Save.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. Right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well, so you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. In the air, right side. Carroll moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So remaining in the game defensively, Max Stassi. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Gurriel in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. Ground ball right side, Lopez. Now only 1 out remaining. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike.
Got so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Chicago White Sox have taken charge of this World Series. They're up 2-0 heading into Game 3.
And maybe a change of venue will shake things up a little bit, but for now, they look like they're ready to start etching their name on the Commissioner's Trophy. Still a lot of series left, though.
And on the other side, a lot of work to do to get back into this. They need to bounce back next time out. Jock Peterson stands in. And that's whipped for a base hit. Here comes Marte around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 1 run across in the frame so far here in Game 3 of the World Series. Slings it across. Third out. Top of inning number 7, and now it's Luis Robert. Kelly back to work. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. Pulls it in on the run. 1 away. Eloy Jimenez now.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nelson getting cranked up as well. That's inside. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt the momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. Pete Alonso steps to the plate for the White Sox, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He powers that one out of here. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Ripped on a line. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 2 down. Nicky Lopez up to the plate.
Nicky Lopez.
Right side. Marte. Over to first. That's out number 3. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now a 3-1 ball. Bottom of the inning. Randall Grichuk now. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Suarez in the box again, takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. The White Sox holding on to a 2-run lead here in Game 3. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, 2 away.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
On the ground, right side, Lopez. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a pitch. Moncada up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. on the ground, and it's through for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate, and that one fouled off. Moncada aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Miguel Castro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Mantiply warming up as well. Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Moncada runs. For a second. See. So the batting order turns over. Oscar Colas will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs.
Up next is Chicago.
Luis Robert now.
Luis Robert.
That one ripped. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-1.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they add on. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Miguel Castro. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the pitch is in for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one misses, and it's 2-2. And he deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. gathers and throws to first. One gone in the bottom of the 8th. This is Corbin Carroll. And that drops in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Perdomo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That catches the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they make back here at Chase Field. All set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now. Here comes a pitch. Castro goes 6 feet 7 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Nicky Lopez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Backward slider ties him up, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second. Steven Wilson on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
DeYoung throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now Jack Peterson.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here's Gurriel. Gurriel gets a piece. The pitch. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action. So the Chicago White Sox certainly look like they're on their way to the World Championship.
Yeah, hard to imagine this working out any other way. It doesn't seem like these guys are going to slow down until they've got this title locked up. They're on an absolute mission.
And it would take an historic comeback to have this series result any differently at this point. Baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And now it's Christian Walker. That misses, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips to second, and that's 2. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas tracks it down for the out. Max Stassi comes up to hit. And that one sliced foul. All tied up late here in game 4. Out there to center. Thomas makes the grab for the second out. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. 1 for 2. Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. And now Yoan Moncada. Left field, way back there. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Back to the top of the lineup, Oscar Colas steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 4 of the World Series. Lifted in the air, out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. On the corner for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. The White Sox up by 2 here in Game 4.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To third. Rolls across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Moreno now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Back. Gone. He circles the bases. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. The pitch. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Stassi steps to the plate for the White Sox. So now a pinch hitter, Martin Maldonado. Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first. Out number 3. Eloy Jimenez helps out the Panthers with this big. Staying in the game on defense, Martin Maldonado. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Carroll in the box here lets that one go for a ball. High fly ball, right field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Called strike right there.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
The White Sox leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Nelson.
Number 24.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Here is Yoan Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left, Perdomo. Throws to first in time.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the right fielder, Oscar Colas. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out, and that is that. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Michael Kopech. On to pitch out of the pen here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one close, ruled a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out. He's 2 outs away. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So they're down to their final out. Christian Walker now at the plate. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And there's the strike. 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1 strike away. Ground ball, Alonso. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show.
Mm-hmm.